Hey guys, and welcome to the Igloo today. And personally, what I want to start off with today is that 1, I am okay. 2, I'm not arrested. Alright, the thing that I put in the community thing, and I'm going to explain just a little bit before the video starts. And I'll have a timestamp pretty much in the pinned comment if you just want to skip it. So, I was driving, I got 3 tickets. Alright, so and I was fine. The police officer drove me to the class that I needed to go for work, and he was able to be kind enough and nice enough, and he was also prior service as well. So he was like, yeah, I don't mind giving you a hand so that I can get the stuff done, but my car wasn't towed. He could have towed it, and I'm very thankful for the police officer. I'm not going to put his name on blast, nor am I going to put his department on blast, because that's not cool at all, especially with giving this person unwanted attention from the internet. So we're going to begin. So player vendors are probably the best thing when it comes to trading, making sure you have a secure trade if you're going for caps. Alright, so the first tip is that you don't really need to have all of your player vendors on. So let's say you have a bunch of player vendors and you want to be a trader in something. So currently, what you can do is that you can hook up one of these and it can turn on every other player vendor. Now, currently, right now, it's probably a bug, but if you want to trade and you want to trade a lot of stuff and you want to have like one thing over here, which is just for guns, one thing for like salvage stuff, that's cool. But if you have something like, let's say for example, and you either scrap the player vendor or you do something like that, it's just gonna untag for what is in that concurrent vendor. The other thing is that there was a hotfix that came out today as well that fixed duping again. So you were able to dupe with the disconnecting a client, and you were able to do something already. And I kind of already predicted this, and I said this in other videos, but you were able to dupe using the player vending for a short period of time, and people were duping laser like explosive weapons, and they were duping some armor, but that has been already snuffed out in a server side hotfix. There's probably going to be another way. There's no real way to get rid of all of duping inside a video game, especially if you have a delay, but I digress. So the next thing is that with player vending machines, you're able to do a good amount of stuff, and we're going to be getting like the legendary vendor sooner than later. So it only evaluates by the amount of points that you collect. So if you want to have a 3-star range weapon, you can get a 3-star range weapon. All right, but you have to accumulate enough points. So if you have a bunch of 3-star junk and you want to get like a better legendary and you want to go around and you have a lot of caps, now this is a big thing. If people are marking 3-star legendary junk items into their player vendors and you see them around, buy them right away, because again, a 3-star legendary may I haven't really sold a melee weapon, but the range weapons were like 40 like legendary points or whatever they want to call them, and they were the highest so far. I haven't tried armor pieces, but at the same time I would assume that they're going to be far. I'm probably going to have b-roll right now of showing on every kind of thing that would be in my inventory as of now on one of my perception characters, in order for you to get a understanding of what you would get per value of something. Especially, again, 3-star legendaries are better to pretty much have, but they're more rare. So if you're able to accumulate something better, then it can actually make it extremely much better in the long run. Also, it's going to be streamlining like farming to a extreme amount of degree. That means that 3-star legendary that you're gonna have, it's gonna come quicker than like any other point, because if you get a bunch of duds, you can just scrap them all and get another roll for a 3-star legendary that you might or might not get. So I mean, it just gives more incentive for you to play the game and to get the legendary, and it gives you a higher percentage. And no matter what, I mean, this game's a grind in every way, shape, and form when it comes to like putting out as much as you can. And even if it's just 1-star farming, just pick up every legendary so far to scrap as much as you can and have a good amount of carry weight. But because you're going to be having that backpack, you're going to be adding so much more to it, and it's going to be pretty cool. So again, if you really like this kind of stuff, please take this advice to heart when it comes to player vendors. They're probably going to change it. It's a bug. So if you already have all that stuff unlinked or switched on and off, that's fine. All right, make sure in PvP servers. All right, I've had this confirmed, not only myself, but I've also had it from others confirming that player vendors will be popped up on survival mode. So make sure you have a switch or something to turn that off, and to make sure that you will not be popped up on the map so that they can just have easy caps from you. Do not do it, because it's dumb, honestly, if you want to become a player vendor in a situation like that, and you don't want to bring it over in survival mode. Survival mode's already broken enough. Just don't. Alright, if you guys like this kind of content, please leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you really want to support me, there's Teespring as well down below. Have a good one, guys.